Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the latest episode of the AEW Dynamite review show. As always, your boy TK in the house. And tonight, if you're watching live, you can see that dude moving all over the place, fucking with his camera, doing what he's doing, getting his mic ready.
It literally fell during the intro.
Wow. Yeah, of course it did. Sure, it did, Dirty Dango. But no, we got Dirty Dan, Dirty Dango from the Bump Boys, but most of all, from the Bloodline Entertainment Network. You can see him all over the place, killing shorts, writing articles for the website. Everyone put your ones up for Dirty Dango. Welcome back to the show, my brother. How you doing tonight?
I'm not going to lie to you, man. That was a very mid-Dynamite.
Yeah, I don't use that word mid, but it was, I wouldn't say lackluster, but you know what I would say?
It was missing star. It was missing star power.
Big time star power. Very average Dynamite, I would say, because I won't use that word mid. But I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm with you. It was a very average Dynamite. The only time I would use that word mid was for mid JF, and that was back in January, and no more, because he's great. He is great. And you know what? Before we get into the whole thing, let's go ahead and say what's up to our family already in the chat. Throw your ones up for the tribal chief, Devin. What's good, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Yo, go over to our audio and Spreaker. You can find it on Spotify and iHeart and Apple Music. And go check out Devin's Get It Off Your Chest podcast. Get it off your chest, man. A men's mental health show. In this first episode, you just got to know all about the tribal chief. So go on and check out Get It Off Your Chest. And then later on tonight, after you do that, after you listen to this show, watch this, listen to that, then go over to Twitch and watch Tribal Chief play some gaming. All right, do some gaming. All right, thanks for tuning in, Tribal Chief. Appreciate you. Courtney, what's up, girl? What is up? There are your ones up for Courtney for sure. Appreciate you being here. And our boy, Great in the Bin Buster, host of the Director's Cut. Great job last night on that episode. Fantastic job. I don't want to butcher the name. Is it Oppenheimer? Is it Oppenheimer? I don't know, dude. But I do know that I think it's Oppenheimer. I want to call it Oppenheimer, but I do know that this weekend was Barbieheimer weekend because it was the fourth highest grossing movie weekend in North American history. So Barbie and Oppenheimer slayed it. And if you want to hear all about Oppenheimer, go ahead and watch what G did last night. Just slayed that shit. What is up, Jordan? I very much look forward to seeing what you and Dylan do on your watch along for Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne in the morning. Can't wait to see that. And of course, my dude, you're welcome for the plug. And speaking of plugs, what do I always do to start my shows? Please, if you're watching, go ahead and hit that little like button. Please hit that subscribe button. We got so much great stuff right here on the network. So please hit like and subscribe. And as I already mentioned, we're not just here. You don't just have to watch us, but you can listen to us. Put Bloodline Entertainment Network into your Google search bar. Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Music, iHeart Music. Anywhere there's audio, you can find us and you can listen to great shows like Get It Off Your Chest and Sandlot Dirt, our audio exclusive shows, plus everything else we're doing on video. And when you search us, BloodlineNetwork.com is going to come up. Sports, wrestling, entertainment, all our videos, all our audio, our merch, baby. Dirty Dan's writing everything we do all under one roof. So appreciate all you guys for tuning in already. Nick, what is good? Universal Wrestling Podcast. He will be live tomorrow, 6:30 Central Standard Time, because I only talk in CST. But he'll be live right here on these very airwaves, 6:30 tomorrow night. Let's see what we got. Buster was an awesome episode. Looking forward to more Devin. We got, I don't know what you got. You got El Gato on your screen. I don't know what's going on. Yo, what's up, Marlo? Buzzing with Marlo. I'd love to come on, man. I love it. After SummerSlam weekend, let's get together. Let's link up. I would love to get you on. Love to, likewise, man. Love to have you on the Bloodline at some point for sure. Really appreciate you tuning in, brother. But yo, Dirty Dan, let's get into the show. And you know how I do these things. I usually just long-windedly rip down. But tonight, as you said, average show. The show was just about, to me, as we were talking in the pre-show fist fight, it was about getting the lower and mid-card over. And I think they're trying to build stories up in the mid-card. And I don't know that the show totally hit home for me. Before I rip,
where were they tonight?
They were in
Albany.
I got it on the Let me pull it up. I know where they're coming from. Kayla, our girl Kayla, check her out at Writer Chaos on Twitter. She wrote up our AEW Dynamite preview. So let me just pull that bad boy up right quick because she told us where they are. I should remember. AEW Dynamite is live inside MVP Arena in Albany, New York. So yeah, maybe you would have thought they would have given them a little bit better show. But again, this show was about building the mid card. Yo, first lady in the house. Just as we were saying, tomorrow go check out Universal Wrestling Podcast right after Universal Wrestling Podcast. The first lady's on. Check out the first lady on Wrestle Bread. First lady said episode was okay. Felt like something was missing. And maybe what was missing was what you said, Dirty Dingo. Star power. So before we do the rundown.
Perfect title for this episode. AEW lacking star power tonight for some odd reason.
And where was that star power? How could they have used it better? Was it the Elite not being there? Was it Max and Adam Cole just doing like only one little vignette tonight? Or no, it was a backstage interview, not a vignette. I apologize. But there weren't any vignettes. It was only one segment.
Honestly, he better make up for this because this was a shitty Dynamite, and I'm going to Collision on Saturday, and I'm going to say he better make it up because he's going into the belly of the beast. He's literally going into the belly of the beast Saturday because he's going into an hour and a half away from WWE territory. He's literally walking into the home state of WWE.
And I think, again, the show from a wrestling in-ring perspective was fine.
Yeah.
Stories that they were trying to tell. Orange Cassidy versus Jon Moxley is this next story they're trying to tell. Maybe they're trying to build their trios divisions because you know what? Let me just do this rundown and then we're going to talk because what bothered me was specifically, we're going to say it right after I talk about the main event and then we'll just rip. All right. Because I'm going to rip this fast. So to start the show, Darby Allin put over Air Fox. I'm like, all right, that's a really random ass way to start the show. But you want to build up your international championship contender. Cool, I get it. So Orange Cassidy defeated Air Fox. It was a fine match, but the match was all about Air Fox it was all about Air Fox, period. Start the match. After the match, you turn on Orange Cassidy. Darby Allin comes out. He goes, what the fuck? You literally pushed him like 4 times. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, come on, dude. You did it twice. Let it fucking go. I digress. Next segment, we got Jon Moxley fucking comes out right after that and just lays the smackdown on Orange Cassidy. Death Riders his ass. Fucking pushes the camera out of his way. Walks to the back where Claudio and Wheeler are talking. They just go, we're not fucking around. We're not playing these kids' games anymore. We're going to beat ass. We're getting back on that winning track. We get a Hook vignette. He's sitting there with the FTW title in a train track in New York. Train goes by, title's away. Train goes by again, Hook's gone. It just says Hook. This leads to Jack Perry come up. Jack Perry says when he talked about winning a title, he wasn't talking about this bullshit belt. Thank God. Because as I've said multiple times, this is not the belt for Jack. It's not the belt. He said, this isn't the fucking belt you want. He then shit all over the FTW title, shit all over Taz, shit all over ECW, which preceded Jerry Lynn to come on out and seemingly set up a match for them next week or a face-to-face, whatever the fuck that means. We then get...
Probably face-to-face.
Yeah, probably just stupid. That's what we got this week. So if you're going to fucking do it, just do a fucking match. Jericho and Don Callis are backstage. Same shtick back and forth as we got the last couple of weeks. But Don Callis says next week, Jericho's going to team with Takeshita to take on Sammy and Danny. Oh, that's juicy. Juicy.
Well, before you get in this, let's get into this little thing. Because Sammy and Taya had that, because we saw Taya Conti, and then they all were like saying with Jay Cater, if you're not with us 100%, we can't be with you 100%.
Even Cool Hand Ange, he broke out his comb. All right. So yeah, absolutely. So then we got Pac defeated Gravity, who I didn't know was the younger brother of Bandito. So that was a cool little factoid right there, which made me ultimately think that the Lucha Brothers, who have been teaming with Bandito because Alex has been walking Bandito out, are going to have some sort of beef with Pac. We'll talk about that momentarily. MJF and Adam Cole, the only segment we got from them, which is bullshit, which is why I felt like the show maybe was lackluster because we need more from MJF and Adam Cole, especially if they're getting this tag title shot come Friday. But MJF goes in on FTR, rips on Cash, rips on Dak, says he's going to make Dak spit out CM Punk's jockstrap. That made me pop. I thought that was really funny. Adam Cole goes, I was in this for a title. Instead, I've just come out of this loving your friendship. And then MJF says he's going to give Adam Cole a title shot on Dynamite after the tournament. Kind of like a little smug look on his face. Roderick Strong comes out of nowhere, pushes MJF. Same shtick with Roddy and Max and Adam Cole. This little lovers quarrel that we've had over the last couple of weeks. But again, this was the only MJF Adam Cole segment the whole night. Not a fan of it. They should have done multiple segments as they've done the past couple of weeks, which has really made Dynamite funny and entertaining. Anyway, Darby and Swerve. Finally, Swerve gets the win over Darby. Big time stuff. Really, about motherfucking time, dude. The biggest part of the match was this what the fuck moment when Swerve hit a Death Valley driver off the top rope on to the hardest part of the ring. What's up, Kyle? Love you, buddy. On to the apron for an eight. Like, just, oh my God, this spot. And I just screamed. I screamed. Crowd screamed. I screamed. Fucking, as Darby's getting up to get in the ring to beat the count, a masked man comes out of nowhere, throws him in the ring post, but that wasn't enough. Throws him in the ring for the JLM driver. Swerve fucking hits it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. AR Fox pops the hood off. It's AR Fox. He's joining Mogul Embassy. They take out Nick Wayne. Fucking dope stuff.
Honestly, now that you think about it, the AR Fox promoter, Darby promoting AR Fox, makes more sense in the very beginning now. I know it may, you would think they would just push it for the next episode, but still, if you didn't watch the beginning of the show, it made no sense.
Correct. And that's why I was like I said, when the show started, I was like, the fuck does this have anything to do with the show? Darby just did this for Nick Wayne. What the fuck is he doing this now for AR Fox? So I love the fucking swerve, pun intended, of him joining Mogul Embassy. Talk about another thing 1 second. We get your segment that you just spoke on. We had Ty, Anna J, 2.0 sitting backstage waiting for Jericho. Jericho walks back. Ty looks at him like, what the fuck's going on? She's pregnant. Anna J goes to him like, I'm basically out, just like Hager. And she's going to go join up with Jack. I can't wait for that. And 2.0 in their own ways. Cool Hand Ange goes to hand the comb to him. And he goes, I'm going to keep this for now because I value what we have here. But I might be giving it back. Daddy Magic told him, you know how to fix this. And Anna J basically said, we appreciate you, but you don't appreciate us. This led into the only women's match of the night. DMD defeated Taya Valkyrie. It was a very underwhelming match. I'm not going to lie. As much as I love DMD and I think Taya's a great worker, I don't think this match was the greatest.
Good chemistry.
Yeah, no chemistry at all. I didn't think it was very good. I didn't like that Taya tapped. Literally, the second Britt put her fingers in her mouth, she tapped out, sell the move a little bit. I'm not putting this match on Taya as to why it was bad. There was a bad lariat spot. You know, it's just the match itself. This is the only women's match. This would be really the only women's segment. I don't know. It was all lackluster, and it was lackluster to me, Dirty Dango, because this is presumably building towards the Originals versus the Outcasts, and Taya's part in the Originals versus the Outcasts. So where was Tony? Where was Saraya? Where was fucking Ruby? Where were anybody involved in this? And it was just it was literally, you put the fucking mandible claw in her mouth, she tapped out in 1 second, and that was it. And it was done. And I was very disappointed. We'll talk about that as we bring up topic Battle Royal. Then we find out what's going on Rampage. The intriguing part is my boy Faction Cast. I'm sure he's in the comments as I'm reading this. My boy Faction Cast. He's gonna. All he do is fucking tournaments and battle royals. We get another battle royal coming on Rampage for number one contenders for the tag tournaments. But what intrigued me most about this is Brian Cage and Big Bill are still a team in Mogul Embassy, and I fucking love it. Mogul Embassy now. Swerve, AR Fox, Brian Cage with the Gates of Agony, Big Bill. That's like a legitimate stable right there. I wish Bakley was in the comments because that's like a New Japan stable. To me, that's like a fine ass fire New Japan stable. You know, not so much like it's a mediocre AEW stable, but that's like a banging ass New Japan stable. And then the main event, Lucha Bros defeated the BCC and the Best Friends. BCC have lost consecutive Dynamite matches now. Moxley has lost consecutive Dynamite matches for the first time ever. And basically the story is Orange Cassidy came out, attacked everybody, went after Jon Moxley. They're building towards Orange Cassidy versus Jon Moxley. What's disappointed me the most is that Pac has a beef with the BCC. Pac is in Death Triangle with the Lucha Brothers. Pac fought Bandito's younger brother earlier in the night. And where the fuck was Pac? Where was Pac? Why wasn't he involved in the main event? He's got beef with Orange forever. He's got beef with BCC. He is in Death Triangle. What the fuck? You mean, so you're building stories all night? Because they were telling stories with the AR Fox, him joining Mogul Embassy. You're telling stories with Jon Moxley to start the show with Orange Cassidy, ending it with Orange Cassidy coming out Jon Moxley. You're telling stories with BCC and Pac. Pac walks out. Pac is the ROH title shot. Now, you got all these guys involved that involve Pac. Maybe Pac's biggest rival in Orange, and Pac is nowhere to be found. Dirty Dango. It's topic battle royal time, and I'm bringing the topic up, and this is my topic. Where the fuck was Pac?
I have no fucking clue. Catering? catering with the Bucks and Kenny and Hangman.
Oh, man.
And Dark Order.
Fuck,
unless he's going back. Love this Dynamite tonight.
What? First of all, what's up, Brian Cook? What's up, BC? Chi-Town brother, throw your ones up for BC. Love Dynamite tonight. Okay, BC, put in the comments tonight if you don't mind, because we said it was kind of an average show. They're just trying to build up the mid card, maybe the trios division. Tell us what you loved about Dynamite tonight. You know what? I'm some comments behind. I'm about to read. Maybe you already did, but let us know in the comments what you enjoyed about it. Yo, Tom, Broadcast Podcast, brothers from down under. What is good, my dude? What is good, my dude? Oh, man. See, I knew you were in the comments, bro. This is why I love you. Can everyone agree TK is the GOAT? I ain't. Nah. Oh, man, I love you. You're the best, dude. Oh, Courtney agreeing. Let's go. Round them up. Didn't catch Dynamite, but AR Fox. But yep, AR Fox joined the embassy. Sure did. And they told basically three segments around AR Fox tonight. They gave him ample time. I don't know if JAS is particularly breaking up. We probably are getting close to that, though. AR Fox is an absolute fucking stud. Battle Royal, here we go again. Sometimes wrestlers don't click in the ring. It's a shame, too, because Britt and Taya is great. Lucha Royalty. Yo, BC, my first Warrior Wrestling 8, Britt was in a match involved with Taya. Very cool stuff. Wild how it all comes full circle like 5 years later. Bakley used all his comments on TBQ. TBQ! Go back and check out TBQ debut show on the Bloodline Entertainment Network. Those boys slayed it tonight. And yeah, man, the comments are popping. Dom, what is good? Check out Top Rope Wrestling Talk every Friday night. He says, what's good, boys? I have no fucking clue where Pac was, stuck in the airport. Nah, man, he was here. He wrestled earlier in the night. Like, why didn't he come out for the main event? You were there. We know you were there. Like, why didn't you wrestle? Fuck.
You want to get
Bakley says Orange versus Mox is yes, it's definitely coming in the future. And now AR Fox has a future. Yep. All right. Comments. Oh, love you guys. Thank you all for fucking being here. Appreciate you greatly. But yeah, so where are we going with this now? Because we got next week a triple threat. We got Moxley, Trent, and Penta. 3 AEW originals for episode 200. So we're continuing this. So where are we going with everything, my brother?
I think whoever wins this gets a shot at Cassidy. Maybe. Something like that. Maybe I hope next week though. I hope they bring the fire, especially with the 200. And I hope they bring for one night only. Bring back the intro with all the weird little rainbow shots with the move at the beginning. Remember the opening first ever one with all the rainbows, and let it bring back and let it just be a full original entrance, a full original intro. Oh, you're muted.
I don't even know how that happened. Next week, they only announced a couple of matches. They only announced.
You're supposed to announce more on Rampage.
Yeah, I'm sure. What was the other one they announced? They announced this triple threat. They announced Jericho and Takeshita against Sammy and Danny. So that'll be interesting. But does that feel like? So again, star power. Okay, we're talking about star power. It's MJF. It's Adam Cole. It's Kenny Omega. It's CM Punk. It's Bryan fucking Danielson. Do you think the BCC is losing the way they're losing because they need Bryan to come back and just whip them into shape? Like, do you foresee that happening?
Yeah, I could see that. Or maybe at least getting them into or maybe Bryan comes back and it's just like, what the fuck are you guys been doing? Like, you guys have basically been shit.
Yeah, that would be. To be something. Last time I was here, I beat the best wrestler in the world. Since I've been gone, you guys do nothing but fucking lose. You lost blood.
Maybe he
guts.
quits to maybe he quits the BCC.
See, I don't think he does that. I think he just comes back and like revitalizes them. Like, you know what? We need fucking gold, which ultimately leads to this match right here. Jon Moxley, Orange Cassidy, International Championship. Is that where we think this is going? Orange Cassidy has not lost in 2023. Undefeated singles record in 2023. Is this where we're going with this, Dirty Dingo?
I sure hope not. I don't want this. Why does Moxley need more gold? Like, seriously, why does Moxley need more gold? If he's gonna get a title, at least go after the trios. At least go after Black. I get it, you're both heels. At least that makes more sense.
Yeah. No, that would be really cool if they went after. And so fine, if they're building, are they building towards Mox and Orange, or do you think they're building these teams to trios? Like, are we gonna get a trio with Lucha Bros and Bandito? Are we gonna get a trio? And that's where Pat comes in and he's like, oh, so I'm out? All right, fuck you guys. And if we've been waiting to see, and Death Triangle's cool as fuck. Who doesn't love Death Triangle? But we've been waiting to see the demise of Death Triangle for how long now? And they had teased it before the best of 7. They teased it the whole best of 7. Pac's using a wrench. Phoenix isn't using a wrench. Phoenix is finally using a wrench. Like, I think the stories are there, bro. I think the stories within all of these little stables are there. But ultimately, when you're mixing the BCC with the best friends in the Death Triangle, and these are in Darby with Mogul Embassy.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. The big story, the big fish is missing. Like, we felt like the big fish was the blood and guts match, and that was the blowout. They could have once again made the women's the priority tonight. They could have prioritized the fuck out of the women tonight, and they chose not to do that.
I was surprised they didn't do. I'm surprised they didn't add Orange versus AR Fox, not tonight, but at Collision, because AR Fox is from Connecticut up the street.
I don't think Orange is a Collision guy though. I think I think they're really trying to, without doing it, I think they're trying to stick to like some sort of a small brand split without it being a brand split. Which is why you're not going to see House of Black very often on Dynamite, and Orange will probably be on the show. Like the TNT title, you're probably only going to see on.
Oh, so who's going to take this for you? Unless FTR loses to MJF at Cole, which sets up them and Punk going after the trios.
The trios title is going to be this, and I'm going to put it on the screen right now. So, and you know what? I don't even got to play Topic Battle Royal. I just keep fucking bouncing around, man. We're just talking. We're shooting shit. We're enjoying the fuck out of it.
You want to play Topic Battle Royal? Add it on. I don't
want to play shit. I want to fucking just hang out with Dirty Dingo and talk wrestling. That's what I want to do. But let's bring it up then. Do you want to bring up the trios? Let's talk about the trios. This is what's going down on the trios, my brother. You already got the Andrade versus Buddy Matthews match that I was so lucky enough to be in the crowd on the opening Collision. Fantastic. We get a ladder match for Andrade's mask, whatever the fuck that means, on Collision, but not complaining about it because it's gonna be a fucking banger, all right? Roosh, 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 Roosh. Roosh just re-signed or signed officially, whatever it was. I mean, you reported on it with AEW, all right? Andrade is going after HOB and just getting fucking attacked every week. LFI is about to be stronger than ever. It's going to be Andrade, it's going to be Roosh, and it's going to be Dralistico against House of Black, probably at All In, and I can't fucking
Wasn't Vance with them too?
Yeah, he is, but he just, at the end of the day, he feels more like with Roosh, LFI, yep, yeah. With Preston Vance and Bakley, I mean, anyone in the chat, really. Don't you agree he's more just their muscle now? He's not going to be a part of the actual match. It's going to be the three luchadors. I'm not the luchadors first, spec, but like the three AAA guys that start, like the original fucking LFI guys, Roosh and Andrade, and then, Roosh's brother, Dralistico. That's where I'd imagine that they're going to go with that, with Jose, the assistant, outside. And you got the muscle and Vance, which is totally cool. I'm down with that.
Yeah,
it's weird that they're the faces, though. Because at the end of the day, they don't seem very facey to me. I feel like
everyone loves House of Black.
Yeah, yep. Vance probably will be part of the match and then try to recruit him. So you don't think Dralistico will be part of the match then? You think he gets the he-ho there? I don't know. But this one will be fun. I think. Do you think House of Black loses those belts anytime soon, or do you think they hold them?
No, I think they hold them.
Yeah.
What?
I would love to see fucking House of Black take on the BCC, whether it's Moxley, Claudio, and Wheeler. Yeah, that's the only version of it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. They've already taken on. I believe they've already beat. No, I think it was Death Triangle who beat them. The Best Friends with Orange Cassidy. You've got a lot of trios. They're trying to mix trios and tag teams and build a mid card. I see what you're doing, Tony, but again, my irritation goes back to the women's division, and this is where my biggest bother comes in. You had this whole show tonight, really, that was like just a freelancing, free-balling show. You just like threw shit at the wall and said, let's see what's going to stick. And built some stories in the process, but I just can't get over that you had two stars in Britt and Taya in the ring together, and we've been building towards this Originals versus Outcast thing for so long, and we just got no progress from it again tonight. Now, maybe that's just because Jamie Hayter is so far off with her injury that they have no idea when she's going to come back. So they ultimately have no idea what they're going to do. Because on Rampage this coming week, Nyla Rose and Hikaru Shida are going to continue their long fucking rivalry. And it's likely that Shida is going to go ahead and win this match. And then it'll be Shida against Toni Storm at Allin, when we all anticipated that to be the Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm match. But maybe Jamie's not back yet. And this whole Originals versus Outcast thing started because when Saraya turned, she basically told Shida she wasn't as good as Toni. So maybe that Shida-Toni thing is where we're going to go from there. Got some comments going. Courtney says, Dark Order. They should have turned immediately after Brody Lee. Yeah, they should have turned long ago. I like what Dark Order's got going on right now. What's good, boys? What is good? Dylan, what is good? Looking forward to your watch along tomorrow with Jordan on Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. This will be a good show from one of the best matches.
I just saw something. On Twitter when I was scrolling, like, because I was getting the Twitter reaction, like to the show. People are like Adam Cole's gonna pull Roderick Strong on MJF against Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong and with the AEW WWE Tag Team Championship on the line. So he's gonna end up doing it, and then they're gonna come back, or Kyle's gonna come back.
So you think Adam Cole and MJF are gonna beat FTR?
Yeah. So you remember how Roddy joined them, and Roddy I forgot how they did it. Like Roddy dropped and left them, like it was like pure black and gold. It's like, I'm trying to remember the segment.
No, I do. It was they all defended the tag titles. All three of them defended the tag titles.
Yep.
Yeah, it was because Bobby Fish was hurt. So Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong won, and then I think Adam Cole ended up defending him with. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Wait, so you think that? So you think Max? So you think Max and Adam Cole are going to win this, and then Adam Cole and the Roddy's going to join their team?
Yeah. And then he's going to pretend to take the belt.
Now that would be interesting. Adam Cole could be okaying MJF and get what he wants, and which is the rematch. Which
he got it.
Right. This whole thing, this is awesome. All right. This whole MJF Adam Cole thing is absolutely awesome. Everything that they've been doing is awesome. And maybe I feel like tonight's show felt lackluster again because they weren't on it that much. It was just a quick 3 minutes and done. But these guys have been incredible. In chat, let us know. Do you guys want to see MJF and Adam Cole beat FTR and retain those titles? Maybe they beat FTR, and then the team who wins the Battle Royal, they go ahead and have some funny match like Jay Lethal and Sanjay, Satnam Singh. And that's some crazy. I don't want to see that personally. I think FTR's got to retain the belts, and then we get Adam Cole and MJF. I would love to see this MJF and Adam Cole thing continue. It's great. It's the number one selling T-shirt in the company, but it feels so. I don't know. Remember, I think someone said it on our show last week. It feels so like Y2AJ. All right, it feels like Y2AJ all over again. and one of them's going to turn on the other one, and then
And the shirt's going to be worth $1 million, and the shirt's going to be.
I think Adam Cole's got to turn on MJF though. Yeah, like Bakley says he's playing MJF. Faction Cast would love to see UE and A-Dub. Yeah, hell yeah. I'd bring Bobby Fish Fry back. How much Fish Fry? Bobby Fish Fry. I'd bring that back for sure. Cole will turn. Yeah. See? Have Cole turn. Adam Cole is such a better heel than a face. I'm sorry. And I mean, like, I don't care that he's like little, smaller, but he is a heel. He needs to be a heel. He needs to be a cheating heel.
Kayla got a spoiler.
Okay, working on article. I'll shoot book the AEW women's division. Let's go, Kayla. Devin says Cole is definitely turning on MJF. I hope so. At this point, in everyone, I'm behind MJF at this point. Like I'm loving this MJF, and I don't necessarily need him to go babyface. But you guys, everyone has to remember: was Stone Cold Steve Austin a babyface?
No,
he
was tweener.
Yep. Stone Cold got over because he kicked his boss's ass, drank beer, and swore. And our generation just fucking ate it up, all right? So now, if Adam Cole turns on MJF, maybe he wins. Maybe he beats MJF for the world title by cheating. And we all want MJF to get that crazy fucking push back to the top to beat MJF. And it's MJF that we want to beat Adam Cole at Full Gear or something along those lines. Like, and it's completely inversed from where it was what we thought, because we all thought babyface Adam Cole beats MJF Full Gear at the absolute latest.
Or at least if you're going to do it, if you're going to pull something, at least pull something where Britt comes down and like fucking messes with that MJF for trying to make him cheat in that one video. Remember when he tried to make MJF Adam Cole cheat on Rebecca?
Yes.
She should come down and like slap him and just be like, just turn him into a heel power couple or something. Something.
They tried that. They already tried that when they both won the Owen Hart. They didn't really put them together, but they tried it. I mean, you got this right here, January 2024, folks. I know. Maybe
it's close.
Which you could put into that story again. I said stop talking about it, but face MJF doesn't have to talk about it. And actually, in a way, face MJF could talk about it.
Technically, yes.
It could be a thing like, we want you to stay. Like, should I stay? And we're like, yeah, we want you to fucking stay. But he took my belt. Like, we could totally get. And I can't even, again, this is the guy who said that he was mid-JF January, like, 10th, all right? And then everything he did since that, the other way. Killing it. Everything he's doing. Just killing it. Jake the Snake Roberts was not a face either. Even when he was cheered, he was a bad man. Yeah, man. That's right.
I mean, MJF's going to have a lot more stuff to use once this UFC merger's done. He's going to have a lot more stuff to use for 2024.
Yeah, it's I'm intrigued to see what happens there. I'm so intrigued with everything that is going down with MJF and Adam Cole. It has just been so good. And this tag stuff, everything that FTR has been doing, Collision is amplifying talent just as we expected it would. Now, also, all right, it could also be taking away from Dynamite, if you want to think about it that way. Because in the past, they would have had to go ahead and put this MJF and Adam Cole versus FTR match on Dynamite. Instead, they're saving such a month. And imagine if that match was the main event tonight. The show would have felt so much different than that clusterfuck of fucking whoever was in. I mean, I love Mox, Claudio, but love Lucha Bros. But at the end of the day, that's an opening match. It's a middle of the show match. It's not your main event match.
No.
You would have been putting this tag team match instead of Collision. You would have been putting it on Dynamite. So maybe Collision is taking a little bit away from Dynamite, but it is amplifying so much talent. House of Black being amplified. Andrade is being amplified. You're seeing FTR amplified at a whole nother level. Everyone was concerned that Jay White wasn't going to do anything when he came in. Jay White is making, and Juice Robinson's doing it himself because he is a fucking star. But Jay White is making Juice Robinson look like a star just via affiliation. Now he's got the ass boys with him. Guns. He's got the gun boys with him. And now what I think is going to happen, we said it when Billy put his shoes in the ring on Saturday. I think Billy's going to join Black and Gold. I think it would be he'd be some muscle behind his sons. Maybe Billy and his sons win a trios championship. And that is the title that Billy gets before he retires.
I could see Billy helping. I Actually, no, I don't see Billy helping them yet. I see Billy helping them in I think they play it for a couple more weeks. Or at least a month. Maybe a month out. Maybe when you get Acclaimed versus the Guns again. And then he turns on the Acclaim. He comes back and helps his sons.
Okay. Or maybe they go after the tag belts again, but I don't see them going after it. I mean, when they won the tag belts, I'm not going to say it was a gift because they definitely earned it. They earned it. From sitting in the front row during COVID to working their ass off, getting their bodies in shape. Their entrance that was so fucking dope, man. When they got the many men in the while they're spitting the water, shooting the guns, dude. Yes. Become the first father-son duo to win trios gold. Hell yeah. And they don't got to hold them that long. Hold them for a little bit. Bullet Club Black and Gold got some gold. That Bullet Club Black and Gold's got some gold. Jay White gets a singles title. And look at that. Then you got BCC. Bullet Club Black and Gold rolling, baby. Yeah. For sure. We'll see what else we got. Let's where do you think this ultimately is gonna go? Jericho and Takeshita taking on Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia. Sammy Guevara has been on this close to face turn for a while now. Danny, everyone loves Danny. Danny's dancing all over fucking everybody. I thought he was gonna beat Shibata at Death Before Dishonor. He lost. Shibata kept the belt, but it was a damn good match. Where do you think we're gonna go with both the JAS and then this match specifically?
I think it's the end of the JAS. I think you let it run its course, 200 episodes, like it showed it. They showed the end of the first episode. Unless it's one of those things where at the end of the 200s, it's just JAS celebrating in the ring together. Reunion. And
like they turn on Takeshita or something. Like you think this is the main event and they turn on Takeshita and then
maybe
JAS goes off.
Unless they put Moxley versus Beretta versus Penta as anything goes match, AEW original anything goes match. As it is an anything goes. So
it's
Moxley
lame ass main event though. Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
because Moxley's just gonna bleed.
If Orange was in it or something, but fucking sorry, Caleb, but Trent, yo, what is up? I'll throw my one up for my boy, host of Smacking It Raw, my buddy Matt Ritter. What is going on? Thank you so much. I was so worried. So busy nowadays, brother, man. Life, man. Great to see you. Great to see you in the comments. I miss you, man. I'd love to come on Smacking It Raw soon. Send me that late Friday night invite. I'll come and hang out with you anytime, my brother. Anytime. Thank you for tuning in. Danny Garcia fan right here. Who isn't a Danny Garcia fan? Everyone loves Danny Garcia. The Guns did comment on Billy and said good things in character, which was interesting. Yeah, man, they'll end up, it'll be inevitable that they'll get back together. It's just going to happen. But, Dango, what do you think? You thinking we're getting JS over and then Jericho is going to join the family and Jericho always going to need some sort of faction, it looks like. You think he's going to be in the family with Takeshita, or Jericho goes away for a couple months and just comes back by himself?
I think he goes away and goes on another Fozzy tour. Is he getting ready to go on another Fozzy tour? I haven't checked lately.
Danny's hips don't lie. No, they don't lie. They're fucking great hips. The Fozzy tour, I think, is in January. My wife was asking me, or not the Fozzy tour, but I know he's got his cruise, I think, in January. Fozzy's always going. What I would do with Chris Jericho, and it's not solely because I'm bored of him. I know it's just because the whole
he's got to go reinvent himself again.
Yes, yes, exactly. Sammy and Danny, you are wrong, Courtney. I don't mean to yell at you, but you're wrong. Sammy and Danny need to always be dancing. When he put his head between his legs, I was dead. I was like, this is what Ty's jealous right now. That's his fun. We were live. Yeah, we were live. We were just about to be live.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right before we were live. I was like, I was walking around like, what the fuck? Oh, he's finishing up a tour now. Jericho's a rock star. He's literally a fucking rock star. He's wrestling and being a rock star at the same time. Dango, he does need to go away though, bro. Just for a little bit, maybe 3-4 months. Comes back. Maybe he's a uber over baby face, like one last final push, and we get some interesting Jericho like Lionheart feuds or something. Like he's not going to be Lionheart, but maybe we just get like one more OG Jericho
run
or face run. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Between October to December.
Well,
Kind
I
of
guess.
makes
All right,
sense.
fine. So then you keep him here for All In and All Out. Yeah, which is smart business. Yeah, for sure. Good business move. Keep him here for All In and All Out. You give him some Jericho and Sammy at All Out. That you got to book that fucking match at some point. You've been leading there. Sammy's been his right-hand man for like 4 years. Literally since the company started, he's been his right-hand man. You've got to book that match right there. So maybe you book that at All Out. You put Jericho in a specialty match at All In. Then Jericho goes away.
I'd save it.
So
I'd save it as a retire, or at least
you'd
start
save Jericho and Sammy?
maybe as Jericho's retirement.
That's interesting too. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. That's very, very interesting. Okay.
Especially because he used the code breaker on him.
I would probably do it at all. I would go it all out because you got
Yeah,
nothing.
probably. You
got
could do the
nothing
first
else
thing.
for
Yeah.
Jericho at this point. You had nothing for Jericho at this point. And Jericho, I don't think Chris Jericho ever retires from the industry. I think he's one of those guys like Flair, who maybe he says I'm going to retire. He doesn't have to. Like, he's still got a great physique. And he's losing it again a little bit, but he showed if he wants that physique, he can pop some HGH in his ass and he can get that fucking physique.
You mean like the week he went from like fat to like buff in like a week?
Correct. HGH is a beautiful thing for sure. Yeah. I mean, he's still got to go to the gym and execute with the HGH, put the work in, but it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. But let's talk about this for a quick second, and not particularly these two feuding against each other. I said it multiple times. Jack Perry winning that bullshit belt is bullshit. And just what he did with it was great. Now I am so happy that Jack Perry won the bullshit belt because he is essentially Alundra blazing that belt and he wants to put it in the garbage. This belt is garbage. Taz, you're garbage. Your company was garbage. You didn't fucking make me. Jerry Lynn comes out. I made you. We made you. I still don't get the ECW, how it made these young guys. I still will never get that. It made the hardcore thing. It helped make the Attitude Era. So I guess I see that in a small aspect of it. But I digress, dude. Jerry Lynn, Jack Perry, Hook presumably is going away and reinventing himself, maybe. What do you want to see with all these guys, bro? What do you want to see with Jack? Where do you want to see him ultimately going? Where's Hook coming? Or where's Hook going in? Or where's he coming? When's he coming back?
I think Hook takes a break off. I think they maybe get the rematch. I'd say it All Out. Maybe All In. One of them. One of the alls. One of the alls.
So you don't think we're done with this bullshit?
No.
Okay. And I don't have a problem with Jack and Hook. I love Jack and Hook. I love Jack and Hook. Love Jack and Hook. But I'm over Jack. I want Jack elevated. Is Jack feuding with Jerry Lynn elevating Jack? Or do you just think we're just getting Jack's just going to have to do what he did on the babyface side of things, just on the heel side of things, to start here, go here, and then ultimately get here?
Because they got to see if he can do the face turn, if he could do the face run. I meant the heel run.
Yeah, I know what you meant. No, I know what you meant. And they say, and look at Dom Dom. They say it's easier to be a heel than a face, and Dom Dom has proven that in a big, big way. So,
that's gonna be a good match on Great American Bash. Oof. Wesley versus Ali.
Versus Dom Dom.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone shits on Dom Dom, but you know what? Dom Dom does ratings because that AEW of course, it's always on my mind, baby. That episode of NXT. And it drew me over the main event. Did a 747. Like, that's crazy, bro. 747,000 households fucking had that.
No, they've been NXT with bringing down all these main rosters have really, really killed it for them. So I'm very happy for them.
747,000 people watched Dom Dom take that belt from Wesley. That's fucking a lot of people, bro. That's a lot.
They probably didn't want Dom Dom to do it, so they were just like, fuck.
No shit, dude. No shit. All right, man. We pretty much wrapped up this AEW Dynamite. I do want to ask you before we get out of here. We got Collision coming up. We got this Tag Team Battle Royal coming up. Tag Team Battle Royal is to determine the number one contender for the Tag Team Championship. We got some random teams in there. Teams I like. I like Ethan Page and Isaiah Cassidy. It's a fun team. I like that Ethan Page is now embracing his face side. You got the Hardy Boys in there as well, though. So, do we get a Hardy Boys FTR dream match of legends?
When is this Rampage battle?
The Rampage Battle Royal is Friday. The title shot is, I'm not sure. The Hardys are probably the team to win it, though, because FTR and the Hardys make a lot of
honestly, if the Hardys win it on Rampage, it's gonna make Adam Cole MJF's match predictable as fuck.
Because then FTR is gonna win it.
Yeah.
So then we need so you got Big Bill and Brian Cage. I love that. So they're the Mogul Embassy tag team now. You got the Gates of Agony, but Big Bill and Brian Cage is a fucking awesome team. I said last week, I hope they stay as a team. At least for one more week, they're a team. Jay Lethal and Satnam Singh. You got the Butcher and the Blade, who will never win anything. And even though they're the most feared, vicious tag team in AEW history. And those are the big teams. It's got to be, now that we're talking this out loud, it's got to be the Hardys, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What do MJF and Cole rob them of the Hardy and give them the Hardys?
MJF and Adam Cole against the Hardys is a good story, bro. Because then you could have MJF doing the fucking Hardy dance and because Adam Cole, this whole MJF thing has been acting as a tweener, just as MJF has been acting as a tweener. So it's not like we've been getting them, except when they do their entrances and MJF is trying to ramp up the crowd. That's when he's a super over baby face. But they both been tweeners. Oh, I don't know, man. That's what the intrigue. Tony Khan is doing a great job of building these divisions. All right. I know we've complained about the show, so that was pretty average.
Oh, yeah.
That was mid in your words, as it was. But I do feel like he's doing a good job with keeping us intrigued and interested as far as what's going on in these different title pictures. And that's at least what he's trying to do based on the show. I can respect him for it. I think he needed to give us more star power on the show. And I think maybe it's because we have stuff like this going down on the other show where you got CM Punk and Ricky Starks going down.
Is that announced?
No, but I'm just saying, I want to talk about this really quick. You got CM Punk and Ricky Starks is the main feud going on over there on that show right now. You got Christian and Luchasaurus now wrapped up in that feud. You had Darby Allin, which was, now he's working both shows. You had Darby Allin over on that show. You have FTR with Bullet Club Black and Gold over on that show. So this CM Punk versus Ricky Starks. If we would have had any semblance of this on Dynamite, that would have probably added to the show a little bit, especially since the Elite weren't around. So would you want to, I guess my question to you is, would you want to see this feud on both shows? Do you want to see feuds on both shows?
I have a question. Do you think Tony, the reason why the Elite aren't there is Tony disciplined them again backstage?
What do you think for?
Cody footage.
No, I think Tony is not anymore. He used to be with it. Now he's a little bitch about it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. I mean, he's pretty bitch to. Remember, he's pretty bitch to Tony. At first, WWE, he was good with WWE. WWE's ever since WWE tried to take his talent,
correct.
And he sent them an email saying, "Don't try to steal my talent," even though he basically took Jeff Hardy when Jeff Hardy was still under contract.
I thought there was one point that I thought that once Vince was going to be gone, Triple H and Tony would be able to work something out. And we might have some sort of because Triple H is a business-minded guy, and if you want to do a Forbidden Door show, imagine a show like that. But again, when you think about it, what does it actually benefit WWE? It doesn't, because
it doesn't.
They are making hand over fucking fist dollars every single day, and all the partnership would benefit is AEW. It wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't benefit WWE. At the end of the day.
Just like Tony Khan was a snotty little rich kid when he asked Raw 30. Remember? Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn was supposed to show up during that DX segment or the DX reunion before Vince came back. It was
who just wrestled last week, Bakley? So I doubt anything happened. Who just wrestled last week? FTR and the Hardys wrestle? I felt like they were talking about that match. I don't know if I missed it. They might have had that.
Oh,
match.
I think he's talking about the Elite. Because they just
okay. So they're just taking a week off after that big match.
Yeah, probably blending.
Yeah, I get it. All right, so cool. So I mean, the chat can answer it too, just like you, Dirty Dango. So for weeks that the Elite aren't there, do you want to see them carry over CM Punk's stories to Dynamite to help build that star power, or do you want to just keep it secluded over on? I almost called it SmackDown over on Collision.
Come on, chat.
It's like, what do you think, Dango? You're the live one here.
So I think you have to. If it starts to get stale like this, I think you kind of have to.
Yeah. I think at least maybe show you gotta show promos. I don't know.
Or just film visualettes that you can play during it.
Yeah.
On
They
Collision.
didn't feel like anything to do with Collision outside of MJF, Adam Cole, and FTR, and then obviously Excalibur's rundown at the end of the show. But I think maybe having if the Elite are going to be there, because the Elite at the end of the day, as much as I hate to admit it, and as much as other people hate to admit it, and actually the ratings kind of show that they're not, as weird as that says. But from the viewer's perspective, when the Elite is on television, to me at least, it feels like the show has a little bit more significant value. So if the Elite aren't going to be there, throw CM Punk's ass on there or give MJF more airtime. Tonight did just feel average because all the stars weren't there, and I think that's kind of how it went down at the end of the day. And that's really all I got. Dirty Dan, you got anything else on the show or Collision or Rampage or anything else that's going to be coming up?
Not really. I'm excited to go to Collision on Saturday.
Hell yeah, man. That's going to be a great experience, huh?
Yeah.
Where's it coming from?
Harvard, Connecticut, XL Center. It's about hour and a half. It's about 2.5 from the New York border.
Okay,
it's
about
2 hours.
Hour from you?
No, about 20 minutes.
Oh, nice, easy drive. Good, man. Good. What shirt are you going to wear when you go?
I'm excited. I might do Punk. I might do I got my Adam Cole one. I don't know. It's one of those things. Do I go to Adam Cole with the scarf? Do I go to Adam Cole shirt with the scarf?
Oh, I like that. I don't know. I like that. Let me ask you another question, okay? And I'm gonna really just put you on the spot here. I used to do a power rankings. I'd love to still do it. You know, time is money. Everything. Don't have so much time.
Power blind rank. What are you doing? Like blind rankings?
No, I'm not doing any blind. I'm gonna make you do. You're right now. If you had to do a power rankings, you're a sports guy. You know what power rankings are.
Yeah.
Top 5. Who are the top 5 right now talents in AEW?
Oof.
Like I said, I'm putting you on the spot. Dirty.
Okay. I gotta say.
Courtney said, "Do Adam Cole in the scarf" is what she wants you to do. So if you were doing power rankings, so I was like, "Yo, Dirty Dan, I need you to write me a quick article on BloodlineNetwork.com. Write me a top 5. Well, who you got?"
Okay, 5. I'm going Cassidy. I gotta go Cassidy. 5 or 4 for Cassidy. I'm thinking about it right now. Okay, 4. Ooh.
You know what? I'm not going to make you put them in any order. Just give me 5 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cassidy, Mox, maybe. Mox, MJF. Yeah, I'm going to do the obvious 3. Orange Cassidy, MJF, and Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Since he came back.
Yep.
Cassidy. I already got Cassidy. Moxley and who's the last guy? I'm going to say who's Ricky.
Yeah. Yep. All right, cool. I like it. So I'm going to go MJF and Adam Cole. I'm going to go CM Punk. He's been straight killing since he's been back. Well, first, number one overall is Orange Cassidy, period, dot, the end. He's number 1 at the top of the power ring. He's crazy. MJF and Adam Cole will level at number 2 together. We're going to give Ricky Starks number 3. No, we're going to give FTR number 3 because they have been just fucking straight murderous monsters fucking lately. We're going to give Ricky Starks number 4 because he got the pinfall over CM Punk and got the win over Team Punk again. And then since he's been back, he's got the bag, CM Punk. You know what's sad? What's really, really sad? I would have loved to throw Chris Statlander on this list. She came back hot. She won the title. She wrestled 3 times. And where the fuck has she been? Oh, it's just because they don't know what the fuck.
No, she wrestled on Rampage
against Marina Shafir on Rampage. Who I can say 152 times on this show. All right. We got Dynamite. We got Collision. Rampage has been better lately, yes. But do not hide Statlander on Rampage. Please put her on Dynamite or on Collision.
It's the TBS title for a reason.
For every fucking week, put her on fucking real TV. Not Rampage, real fucking TV. Because she was banging.
TBS title. Put it on damn TBS.
Every week, Jade made that title. I mean, then Stat came. She looked great when she took it from her. She defended it a few times, and then she kind of did what, where the fuck is Keith Lee? Why is Swerve in this Mogul Embassy shit against Darby and these boys? Where the fuck is Keith Lee? Oh man, I'm gonna go total fucking ranting.
Just rant, man.
I'm just saying, like, Swerve and Keith Lee, and I know people are gonna be like it's dead, but Swerve and Keith Lee has been going.
Is this one of those nights where we're just ranting on AEW? Because I'm gonna be honest, I can rant about I can video game for a few minutes. Freaking, they have no. I bought the Elite Edition, and freaking, there's no release dates for the freaking DLC. They were supposed to have it today. Today was supposed to be the first DLC release. Nintendo had it as that release date, and then THQ came out and said, "Oh, we have no dates right now for the DLC." I'm like, so you got a game that you guys half finished to try to rush to get out, but now you can't get the DLC, so you have no clue when your DLC is going to be ready.
And you can't even say half finished rushed out. That shit been going for 4 fucking years, dude. Now I haven't played the game. I can't hate on it. I've heard really, really great things.
No, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun and all, but it just, when you only have 50 wrestlers, you kind of get bored after a while, and like 5 different match types.
What do you do?
You get
you get bored. Yeah, right. I'd love to. KBG, hit me up for sure, bro. Abaddon, the zombie. I love it. Murder Hawk. Murder Hawk got a 1-week feud with Orange Cassidy, then he went away right quick. Yeah, they got a lot of talent. I still want to know who Miro's opponent's going to be. I want to know where Wardlow is again. He lost the belt, now he's gone. I'd like to know how you just throw Darby Allin as the number 1 contender for Luchasaurus's belt when they got nothing going on right now. My hope and prayer is that, I guess, Luchasaurus loses that belt to
someone,
like Keith Lee or something, and then
AR Fox,
and then we get like Keith Lee, Swerve, Luchasaurus, Darby, and Wardlow. That's it. That's what I want. I want Keith Lee, Swerve, Luchasaurus, Darby, and Wardlow in a fatal 5-way at All Out for the fucking TNT Championship. What up, babe? What up, wifey? Hope you're enjoying your night. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Hell yeah.
Tim, question. Do you think Pride and Powerful will return next week?
I do think they are. I sent that fucking thing to you. Next week. I don't know.
To help the family? The family.
Because they don't like Jericho. You remember when Santana got injured, it was during that whole Jericho thing that was going down. Yep. Now because they're back on the AEW roster page is Proud and Powerful, which is awesome. My biggest, like, if I had like a top 5 like things about AEW that's bad over the past 4 years, one, it would be like top 3, maybe number 3. Santana and Ortiz not being AEW tag team champions is fucking criminal. And that's really all I gotta say about it. It's fucking criminal, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Like, what the? Like, they should have won it back when.
They should have been the ones that take it from FTR, not the Young Bucks. They had it all. The story was written, like it was written in the sand for them to be the ones to take the belts off the Young Bucks, and then that never happened. And then they had that long feud with the Young Bucks too, and then they could have just taken the belts from the Young Bucks. I was happy that it was Swerve and Keith Lee. I loved Swerve in Our Glory, and then Swerve in Our Glory gave us some of the best tag team matches that we've seen in AEW. The Swerve in Our Glory match versus Acclaimed at All Out in Chicago, and I'm not just saying because I was there. That was one of the best tag team matches I've ever seen. Literally match of the night, if not for the trios match between the Elite and the Dark Order and Hangman. Literally, though, match of the night. I was in a real shit mood, I'll be honest. I went to the concessions. The Now Arena fucking sucks. I hope they never have a pay-per-view at the Now Arena again. Went to the concessions for a couple of hot dogs for my wife and for a pretzel for myself. I get there, they had no fucking food. I'm like, we are an hour and a half into the show and you have no food. What the fuck? I get back, I'm in a shit mood. I'm just sitting there angry, and then wrestling took over.
By the way, then don't go to that the Dynamite and Rampage combo, the one before.
Which one?
The August 30th, 2023. That is at the Now Arena.
No, they're that one, and then they're doing Collision at
United. Yep. And then
Yeah,
everything else is at you can avoid the
For me, I'll still go to Now Arena. You know why? Because it's 20 minutes from my house. But it's so hot. Like the air conditioning doesn't work in there. All right. And then they run out of food so fast. But what was good was the woman we gave her my wife was like, I'm a bartender, and like she tipped her really well the 1st time. We went to the same vodka stand every time. The lemonade vodkas were fucking ridiculous, dude. But
they need to have
between Swerve and Our Glory and the Acclaim, bro, that match was fire. And it like just brought wrestling back. I'm like, happy again, wrestling. Like it just brought me to that mood again. And I'm like, all right, I'll go down the first floor. I'll go walk around. I'll go find a hot dog. I actually went down at Gringo Loco. I took a picture with Gringo Loco. I'm at Alley Catch. We fucking did a quick cheers together. Like, because like all of them were there. They're all like Chicago based. So like all of them were there chilling that weekend for All Out. So that was really fucking dope. But yeah, Swerve and Our Glory taking the belts from the Young Bucks. That was cool. I really thought that it should have been Ricky and Hobbs to take the belts off of them. That would have been the story that you would have told there. Then they lose the belts, and then that's when you turn Hobbs on Ricky. But now I'm really fucking spinning out from what.
Yeah, you just opened up a whole can of whoop. You just opened up a whole other multiverse timeline.
Bingo, APG. Yeah, exactly. Hobbs and Ricky should have won those belts from Swerve and Our Glory, and then Swerve and Our Glory should have feuded. Then after Powerhouse Hobbs and Swerve and Ricky lost, then they should have had their feud. I digress. Oh,
one thing what's great. You look at the ad for this July 26th, because I'm on the ticket page for AEW. The one for tonight's episode. The guy front and center is Kenny Omega. Was not on the show.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. And I'll never buy Rampage. Oh, Dynamite and Rampage are together though. They're recording that night. So, yeah. All right, cool. They used to make us buy. They used to sell the combos where it was Dynamite, Rampage, and the pay-per-views, but they would only release like, I don't know, a quarter of the venue for single tickets. So they would make you buy the combo tickets to fucking get your All Out ticket, which sucked. So then we ended up getting combo tickets, and then we ended up getting All Out, like regular tickets. I was so mad. We didn't, I think we sold them or did something, whatever. It was no big deal. But yeah, the combos suck when they make you do that. They think you're doing that. You think that they're doing you a service, but they're actually not. They're doing you a disservice because they're just trying to make you go to multiple events. And I digress. No one wants to go see Rampage, which is why they can never do it live. They always got to tape it with Dynamite, which they're doing, which is good. But I don't know that I'll go to that Dynamite. I am planning on doing that Collision and definitely planning on doing All Out. But I don't know, man. 3 in a week is going to be that's going to be tough. I did it 1 year. We did 1 year, 2 years ago. We did Dynamite, Rampage. We went to the softball game because they do at the stadium out here. They do a AEW softball thing where you can go meet people. They do autographs and they play a game of softball. It was dope. And then we did All Out. Crazy, but I don't know if I could do that shit again. Are they selling combo for Dynamite Collision? I don't know. I did not see it. Those tickets were on sale already, I thought, and I didn't buy them.
I'm almost done.
And I was just waiting. I was waiting because my buddy like he got the UC Hugo, so we'll see. But Dirty Dan, that's all I got, bro. We went off, we did the show, we talked Collision, we shot the shit for a little bit, and at the end of the day, ultimately, I can sit here and talk AEW.
Oh yeah, I know you can.
But I'm gonna let you go, and we got on this network tonight. You gotta go over to Twitch, all right, and watch the Tribal Chief do his thing with the game at Destiny 2. Tribal Chief, go and check it out, and check out everything else that we're doing right here. And Dirty Dan, before I do my rundown, where can the people find you?
You can find me at the Bump Boys or at Swagger Nation 92. That's my personal. And at the Bump Boys, you can follow us. Hopefully, we're gonna come back with some new episodes. I'm trying to talk the guys back into it, but it's been they're both, the other guys are just really busy right now. It sucks, but it's just how life is right now for people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Understand. But yo, thank you for coming on again. You've
No,
been on
no,
so much, dude. You're the fucking man. Appreciate you so much, bro.
no problem, Tim. If you can't get anyone, just let me know.
Hey, you reached out. You said, who you got coming on the show tonight? And I said, I haven't fucking reached out to anybody yet, dude. I've been so busy today. And I was like, you got anything going on? Nope. Shit. Let's go. Match made in heaven, baby. Let's go.
Honestly, I think they claim should have a match next week or segment, or at least come out and do something. Are they Rampage? I forgot what they are. Are they Collision?
They're all over the place. They've been on Rampage feuding
It's
with.
in Tampa at the home of the arena that used the Thunderdome. So I think they should come out and rip WWE for the Thunderdome.
Okay. I can dig that. Yeah, they've been Rampage, they've been Collision. Hopefully just see him. They had the trios title match on Collision this past week. That's when Billy left his boots in the ring. But anyways, you can find Dirty Dango right here on the Bloodline Entertainment Network with his shorts, breaking news, wrestling news every day, and on BloodlineNetwork.com. He's right, man. Appreciate you so much. And I want to thank everyone in the chat. You guys blew this shit up tonight. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you to everyone who will tune in. And thank you to everyone who will watch. Can you please do us a favor and please go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We have so much great content on here. Not just this show, not just our brand new show before us, TBQ Sports. We got UW Pod coming on tomorrow. We got WrestleBread coming on tomorrow night. We just had Cage My IQ drop another banger episode this afternoon with special guest Miles Long. You're an MMA guy. MMA girl, sorry. If you're an MMA person, go ahead, get on over, check out Cage My IQ's episode today. Great stuff from Dan and Miles. So hit that subscribe button, please. As I always say, you don't have to just watch us, all right? You could listen to us. Put the Bloodline Entertainment Network into your Google search bar, your Bing, your Yahoo, your AOL, whatever it is that you're using, and just search Bloodline Entertainment Network, Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartMusic, anywhere you get your audio, we will pop up. And when that happens, BloodlineNetwork.com will come up. It's your place for sports, wrestling, entertainment, all our videos, all our audio, all our merch, everything we do under one roof. BloodlineNetwork.com. Dirty Dango, again, appreciate you for coming on. The chat blew up. Thank you to everyone who watched, everyone who listened. For your Dirty Dango, your boy TK. We out.